Is that a lot? Feels like a lot. 8 billion people in the world. Somebody once told me that 2 billion of you are using YouTube every day. I guess that kind of makes 10,000 not seem like very much, actually. But it feels like a lot. 10,000. How many, let's see if Google can tell me how many YouTube channels ever even get to 10,000. 2 million. Wow, kind of a lot. But 90% of channels never get there. Great, now I'm looking at YouTube stuff. Okay, but this says 1 in 57 channels ever even get to 10,000, and which puts those channels at the 1.75% of all channels. Meaning, I'm a 1%er. I'm a 1%er. So 10,000, you're in the 1%, the upper crust. Wow. 10,000. 10,000. That's sick. I'm no Rick Beato, but you know, that guy's amazing. Anyway, this is as of 2023, so it's probably wrong anyways. What does it matter? It doesn't matter. What matters is you guys are amazing. You guys did this. You should do this. You should make your own YouTube channel. I really believe you should. I don't know, I just want you to know what this feels like, to like have an idea, something you really care about, and then present it in a way that reaches people from all over the world that connect and care about the thing you do. It's just, I guess there's nothing else like it. And I just want to take a second to say thank you and to really encourage you to make art in whatever way you can, because it matters. It really matters. It matters for you, and it matters for the people who are seeking it. And I also just want to talk about what's next, you know, after a milestone like this. And this just fires me up. I mean, this is ridiculous. 10,000. If you're new here, this YouTube channel is dedicated to the folk musicians and styles from the past, with aims to cement the relevance for future folks to come. And I didn't set out to make YouTube videos at all. If you've been here the whole time, which I know there are a lot of you who have been, this thing started as like a pandemic project, an emergency grant, something to do while I couldn't get gigs, right? And before this, I was just flipping my flip phone and kind of just a barfly musician. And it was almost no social media presence or savvy. I know next to nothing about social media or tech stuff still. If you're at my recent Patreon live stream, you would know this. I'm sorry again. And that's just the beauty of making stuff online right now. Like, you don't have to know anything about social media, be a tech guru to make quality stuff online that can reach people. You really don't. And so as I reflect on how I get into this and why I chose to keep doing it, you know, I've been thinking a lot about it, how a lot of my friends who were doing stuff online during the pandemic, as stuff opened up, they instantly closed it. And for whatever reason, I decided to keep doing it because I liked it. And I just want to be transparent with you. Like, this felt very against the grain of where I thought I was heading, and probably where people thought I was heading. And that's okay. I don't know why. Like, that's just the way I am. Like, when people want me to go a certain direction, I'm just going to go the other way. I remember in middle school, like, Pokemon cards were cool, and I just hated them. I only hated them because they were cool. There's no other reason. And obviously, I've tried to become a more well-adjusted person and not like what's cool. But there is a little voice inside of me, for whatever reason, when something is a trend or people are expecting you to go towards a certain route in life, I'm just going to totally go the other way. It's just how I work. 10,000. Thank you. It's so cool. You know, subscribers, they say it's like a vanity metric. And when you're in the thick of it, though, it doesn't feel that way. It feels like a big burst of air to your little flame. And it's telling you that, you know, the way you want to communicate to the world, it's valid, it's important, and it's working. For whatever reason, it's working for me. You know, for whatever reason, you know, YouTube, as a musician, right now, YouTube is my microphone. So if I were to offer some advice that nobody asked for in 2025 about growing your musical presence, yeah, make an Instagram, do your Instagram thing. It's fun over there. Some people really make it work, but I don't find that there's a whole lot of soul there. And I wouldn't say there's soul on YouTube. I wouldn't go that far, but there is something more to it because videos are longer. You really can deep dive, and there's more interaction. I don't know why. It just seems like there's more depth here. And if you're trying to really connect with people, I think YouTube's a pretty cool way to do it. There's so much room for creativity and variety. It's also terribly addicting as a viewer and a creator, though. So careful out there. Okay, so what's next for this channel? Two things. One, after making like 100 videos and like 20 shorts, I don't think I ever want to make a short again. I don't know, maybe I will. They're just not as fun. But the long form stuff, I think I'm really starting to figure out what's working and what's mutually beneficial for me and you. I am always trying new stuff all the time, and you know, sometimes things aren't mutually beneficial. Like the last thing I put out, that one didn't seem to resonate with you. That's okay. That's okay. Honestly, the secret sauce is just paying attention to what you guys are into, because I'm into the same stuff. We're all into the same stuff, right? So a big goal of mine this year is to just be really reactive to what you guys are into. Two, as I mentioned before making YouTube videos and teaching and doing all the stuff I'm doing here, I was just a bar musician, and for whatever reason, that part of me after having a child is starting to come to life again, and I'm trying to book some more shows and share more of that performance side of me. So you're gonna see some more videos here of me playing old folk songs and maybe songs I've written. Also, I'm booking some shows out of town this winter, and to show a promoter a video of Old Dog Blue isn't exactly gonna get me the gig. And I was this close of making a separate YouTube channel just for performance stuff, because this is really about you to me. But as a few of you have pointed out to me recently, to you it's about me, and it's hard for me to wrap my head around that. It really is. But I felt like, you know what? Maybe I could share some of that. It feels against the grain again. You know, it feels uncomfortable to do this. So we'll see what happens. It's all one big experiment anyways. So on top of the tutorials and all the deep dives, look for some videos of me just playing some old folk songs. And in fact, if you've made it this far, there might be one ready for you right now. All right, thanks again. We'll see you at 20,000, okay?